a sight to see. Picture perfect sunrise, a glimpse of his majesty. Trees swaying gently like the morning breeze. What a day it's gonna be. I'm so happy. We'll sing pa pa pa, pa pa pa. He is alive. Glory be to him, my everlasting King. Sing, righteous is he that delivered me at Calvary. I know my God is here. He's still alive. I look up and I see beauty, so peaceful it seems. Birds singing sweetly, everything in harmony. Holy Spirit, come fill me. I wanna be like thee. I wanna be like thee. To love everybody and see you in eternity. We'll sing pa pa pa, pa pa pa. He is alive. Glory be to him, my everlasting King. Sing, righteous is he that delivered me at Calvary. I know my God is here. He's still alive.
To the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Good about that, look, and I get ready. ready for that boat experience again. The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, I look like it's on to it.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God. God's word direct from his throne room in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. For the program, God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost over.
Together we aspired, and together we have achieved.
We have achieved 6 decades of independence.
We must continue to embrace our watchwords:
discipline,
production, and tolerance.
Our national flag belongs to all of us.
So let us move together, hand in hand,
to create a better
and safe
Trinidad and Tobago.
Happy 60th Independence to Trinidad and Tobago from the Street 919 FM family.
Happy Independence, TNT.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
This is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. Pleasant good morning going on to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, Mr. Dominic Romain, and their entire families. Good morning to you, all our callers, all of our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys right here on the inside with us. Let me also say good morning going out to my friends and family in Tobago. Good morning, Tobago. Hope you guys are doing great. Good morning, Auntie Pat and Melissa. Hope you ladies are doing fine this morning. Plus, good morning going out to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. So, as you know how we do, we have this time to send out your morning greetings, your morning love. So you can call me at 342-0081 and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Morning, train in the Tobago. Wherever you hear his voice, go tell somebody that Bruce is on the air. 91.9, Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, Bruce, good morning to you. Good morning to Dominic. Good morning to Sharon. Good morning to girlfriend. Good morning to Machine. Good morning to man, Olga. Good morning. Malcolm and Gemma. Mr. Toronto, good morning to you. Yes, Lynn and Bataya. Jenny and Carol, good morning. Good morning. Miss Sunapuna will be missing in action. Morning to everybody. Miss Faizabad. Tina. Good morning to everybody. Jackie and Jackie, everybody. Salman, good morning to you. Yeah, man. It's a lovely day. Wake up. Face the east. It's not too proud. You don't be too proud to Jenny Fleck. Thank God that we have this morning. Among the people not up at all. So love is the answer. Do something good for somebody. Say nothing about it. Good morning, Diana. Love to everybody. Morning, wake up. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Dominic, good morning to you. Vaughn.
Caller, good morning.
Uncle Bruce, good morning. How are you doing this morning?
My brother, I'm doing great. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great also.
Nice.
Thank the Lord for that we all doing great. Nice. Auntie Sharon, morning. I hope I hear your voice this morning. I haven't heard you for a while. Let me shout out Professor Chance, Principal Dominic, Vice Principal, Sister Jenny, and Rowley Jr. There's the next guy. I don't make him a principal. I don't know whether he's Barataria or whatever. However, whoever, all the nice ladies who shout out Mountain George, Miss Tobago West, Kong Point, I'm not hearing you. What's up with your Kong Point? Mr. Archer Morning, I heard it yesterday. You know, all of Trinidad and Tobago, and Prime Minister, continue to do what you are doing. Everybody can love you, and everybody can hate you. You do what you are doing. You are doing it for Trinidad and Tobago. You are not doing it for the PNM. You are doing it for all of Trinidad and Tobago. Whoever we are, whatever political affiliation we have, you are the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and I know most of the things, or the majority, I should say, of what you are doing is for the benefit and the interest of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
You are not Jesus, so you can't be perfect. You make decisions, and you are a good and faithful man to our Trinidad and Tobago. Do what you are doing. Young men, the Commissioner of Police spoke yesterday. He had a media briefing. Young men, listen. Throw away the guns, throw them in the sea, carry them in a boat and throw them out in the ocean so they'd never come back on land. Young men, you all were made for living and to live for Jesus, not for the wrong things of the world. Come on, young black men, killing each other, 6, half a dozen every day. Oh my God. Uncle Brucey, I have a big grandson, 29 years. My son is 33 years. Oh, they are doing good by God's grace and not in the bad rings. Come on, young men, black men of Trinidad and Tobago. As a matter of fact, all the young men, Indians, whoever you are, put down the guns and do the right thing. Find some kind of thing to do. It have plenty of things. If you can't find a job, you make one. I'm gone. Mr. Manu, morning. Mother Talapuna, I haven't heard you for a while, but all the Titans of Trinidad and Tobago, morning, and you all have a blessed and wonderful day.
Yeah, man. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce Wayne.
Morning. I find it hardly hearing you.
Hardly hear me. Hearing me now?
Yes, much better.
All right, good morning. I just called back.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the person who called about the water.
Yeah.
From Canada. They sent out water for me yesterday, so I called back to tell what I tell.
No problem.
And I say good morning to all the Titan and the family. But you know, one person that doesn't hear the same morning, two others listen every morning.
Yes.
It's to Brian. I like to hear Brian give his contribution. All the rest of us listen good, you know. I like to hear Brian. And the next guy, I can't remember his name, but and then there was a fella who does talk on WhatsApp, a young fella. I like to hear he give his contribution. Well, and just be on board. You have a blessed morning, and when you finish your journey home safe.
Yes, thank you.
And everybody, and Felix, everybody, Dominic, everybody, morning for me, and Mr. Iwer, George, and everybody, and Manuel, and PNM chairman, everybody, I don't hear the name calling, who sending the greetings. You all have a wonderful day.
You too, my dear. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, Bruce.
Morning, my brother. How are you this morning?
Really good to be in the land of the living.
Yeah, man.
Not looking beautiful this morning. We had a blackout last night, boy.
Yeah, boy.
It looked like it went island night. I ain't sure.
It was in patches. It was in patches. Certain areas had, certain areas didn't have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blessed morning to Sharon. Morning to Dominic, and by extension, the Titans of Democracy. Morning to Sister Jenny, Sister Carol, Mr. Charles, our constituency guru, Mr. Marataria. Brother Junior. There's so much to call this morning. I heard you already, Mano. Tobago, hope all your locked on as usual. The Pfizer band, Mommy Sauce, everybody morning. Time for me to push back. Locked on as usual, my brother. You have a safe and blessed day.
You too,
waiting on the auditorial.
Yeah, man.
God is the boss.
Always.
Yeah, king.
Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Bruce Wayne.
Hi, good morning, my dear. How are you this morning?
I all right today.
Yeah,
So I call you to say today is the birthday.
Yes, darling. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very, very much. I am 69 today.
Nice.
Yes, and my longtime Prime Minister, Patrick Manning, his own is today too.
Yes.
Wherever he is, I'm saying happy birthday to you, boy. You hear? And I'm telling everybody this morning, bless up. And the Titan, everybody, Mommy Sauce, Sharon, everybody morning, Miss Panapuna, Manu, everybody morning. My Prime Minister and his family morning, everybody this morning. This is a nice morning today. And I'm thanking God to bless all of us today and hold us in the name of Jesus. Okay? Bye-bye. Have a nice day, everybody.
Enjoy your day today.
Comments, don't forget, good morning. That's my family. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Brucey.
Hi, morning. How you doing?
Yeah, good morning to the whole of Tabadi Umira, Putulands, where I live. Good morning to Mr. Monson George. A special good morning to Mr. Barataya, Mr. Napuna, Oh Lord, I just forget the lady, Miss Crosby, Tobago. Miss Crosby, special good morning to you. Good morning to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago. God bless. Special good morning to my Prime Minister, he and his family. God bless him. And I told you, Prime Minister, you put the Lord in front and you right behind him, and everything will work out in your favor. God is all. Put him first. And once you put him first, everything will work out how it's supposed to work out. Because he is the only boss that have in the world. Okay?
Yes.
God bless. You see? Hold strong, brother.
Yes, my
Take
sister.
care. God bless you, son.
Thank you. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Morning. How you doing?
Not too bad. We are in the land of the living, according to Mano. So we say praises unto God.
Yeah.
But is it Parsley Street, 69?
No, that is not past the street. That is Saltfish Mommy.
Saltfish Mommy?
Saltfish Auntie, sorry.
Saltfish Auntie,
Yes.
well, I don't know who is Saltfish, but Auntie, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Auntie, and hope you live to see another 69. You know how much of us praying to reach there?
Boy, sure.
So thank you very much, right? And thank God for having you, the strength and the power, and you know what, Bruce Wayne? I carry that same horoscope, and you know, throughout my life, some people that I've sort of looked up to, all are born between the 27th until the year end. I have a daughter born tomorrow is her birthday. Mr. Manning's birthday was also today. But I call again, morning to Sam, Movaman, Mano, Sourman, Mr. Chance, Sister Jenny, everybody, good morning. Bruce, when I a conspiracy theorist, you know. I took a drive. I don't know how far down Chabonas this thing affected. I coming up the road and all of a sudden I see a blink and all the streets light come out. A few minutes after, one or two come on, took a drive into Port of Spain, took a taxi now to come back up the road. And certain parts of the main road, it's total darkness. Certain parts are over, total darkness. And I hear a man say, I come along the highway day before yesterday and see look like a van toting some scrap metal, old washing machine and thing, and it look like a few of them fall off and end up on the middle of the island just before Chabonas. I hear a man who is a journalist on a radio station saying, I wonder if because the government shut down the scrap iron business, I hope them telling them pulling things across the road to block the road and all kind of thing, you know. Think. Enjoy your morning, my brother. And back lady morning.
Caller, good morning. I lost it. Call me back. Caller, good morning.
Uncle Bruce, me again.
Yeah, man.
Yes, this lady, as I say, Saltfish Auntie, I want to wish you happy birthday, my darling. You know, have a blessed and wonderful day. You're behind me. You're not going to catch me, but you're coming close. Yeah, happy birthday to you and all the birthday people of today. I have a brethren in my church who is a very good brethren to me. He's a man of God, you know, and today is his birthday also. He's in his 60s. I would know exactly what age he is today. He's about maybe 65, 66. And also happy birthday to all the birthday people today. Love you all, love you all.
Yeah, man. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, boss.
I'm now here in your morning.
Blessed morning to Trinidad and Tobago. We're living in a lovely country today. The country is nice, sunny weather.
Blessed morning to Mr. Iwer George and his family, management and staff, your family, Sharon Felix, Dominic. Blessed morning to you. Well, Bruce today would have been the earth strong of Marcus Garvey. Yes, and Mr. Manning would have been today also.
Yes.
Blessed morning to Saltfish Auntie. Happy birthday to you, my dear. And as I always say, keep the guard up, don't let it down. Make it time to be much more wise and watchful. Take care of the children and be safe on the nation's black carpet. Blessed love to all. Hold on.
Hi, good morning, Bruce.
Morning, my brother. How you doing?
Dede? Where is the lady? She there?
No, not as yet.
All right. I want to say good morning to her, Sharon, and good morning to Mora. Good morning to the nice lady in Faizabad. And good morning to the policewoman in Kiryat. She knows who she is. And I find everybody like they like 3869. I wonder why. Morning, Mano. I go on.
So, guys, I'll probably take one more call and then we're going to get into the papers, our online papers for today, Wednesday, the 17th of August, 2022. Let's see what's happening. And here is Manu. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Doctor.
Hey, morning.
Good morning to Sharon and family, Dominic, you and your family, and all the callers and listeners. And happy birthday to the lady from El Kukuro. And security to Mr. Limang
I think so, you know. I'm not 100% sure. Yes.
Yeah, always listening to having to call out. I'm listening about a real problem to get through Bruce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as well as I call some as well. So happy and blessed to Sharon, Tobago, and all the callers and listeners.
Yes, my
and
dear.
to you and your family. Bye.
Bye-bye. You have a good day. Thank you. Right, so we're going to get into our online papers. See what's happening. Right, so I'll probably take another call just that. Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Hey, Brucey, morning to you, brother.
Hey, morning.
Yeah, morning to Sharon, morning to my brother from Barataria, Woman, Mano, Chan, Anchi, everybody blessing. Happy birthday to our dear sister. 69 is an attainable age. I want to let a man to, have it a little in the full style for the morning. Not as a criticism, but as maintaining a nice spirit, because early morning is about blessing, and we want to keep it so. Generally, boy, Bruce, I always tell you all this, blessings to you, Sharon, and Dominic, and everybody, for starting the morning with a degree of faith and moving into the topic of the day. And I want people to always identify the difference in governance. Don't lump everybody together. Thank you, Bruce. Enjoy the day. Sharon.
Hey, man, you too have a blessed one. Right, so let me see if this one works better. Nice, right, sounding good. So, headlines in the Express. Be patient. Jacob asks public to bear with police in tackling crime as all leave for 60 cops revoked. Workers stage fiery protest against scrap iron ban. Prime Minister in the flesh. So let's get on the inside and see what's taking place. Okay. Right. Prepare for power cuts today as transmission tower repair begins. The public is advised that the public is advised that as at 1:05 a.m., with the exception of a small segment of St. Lucian Road and environs in Diego Martin, all customers who were impacted by... Let me get in quickly. Right. Who were impacted by the large area outage stemming from a failure of a critical 220 kV transmission tower in Rosilac are now back on supply. Okay. All right. Be patient. Bear with us. We will deal with this challenging situation in Trinidad and Tobago. We will deal with this scourge. That was the plea to the public yesterday from... Hold on. Get in quickly. Right. From Acting Police Commissioner MacDonald Jacob as murders and serious crime continue unabated. Hold on, guys. Let me let in my sister. Right. Nice. So, right. So let me take this time and opportunity to say good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix. Good morning to you, my dear, and how are you this morning?
Morning, Bruce.
You're good?
9 to 11. Yes. Right.
Yeah.
But my stomach ain't feeling so like mine's now.
Wait.
Yesterday I eat cocoa and fish.
Who do that? You?
Of
or your son?
course. No. I do it.
Once you ain't gone by it.
No. I do it. But I kept this morning. The current went and thinking we had no current. Will you know that, eh?
Yeah, that was down by us was the same thing last night.
I wasn't come back until the wee hours this morning.
Well, I came back last night, but when I come back, I was already sleeping.
So, you know how the thing this go. So let me say good morning to everybody, all of our listeners, viewers, callers. Good morning.
I now reach the second story in the Express.
Okay.
You know, I was supposed to refresh this page to see. Okay, well, it's the same thing.
Well, they're saying, prepare for power cuts today as transmission tower repair begins. Let me call this electrician man, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Because
you see this picture you seen here?
Which one?
The prepare for power cuts, that picture?
Mm-hmm.
Eyeliner, we have some real good graphic artists, and it have a graphic artist put Godzilla leaving the pole. People are easy, you know, boy.
Oh, God.
Eh.
So they say the public is advised that as at 1:05 a.m., with the exception of a small segment at St. Lucian Road and environs in Diego Martin, all customers who were impacted by the the large area outage stemmed from the failure of a critical 220 kV 22,000 volts transmission tower in Rosilac are now back on supply. Well, I was told it's a landslip, so they yeah, land slippage. So it moved whatever. Be patient, bear with us. We will deal with this challenging situation in Trinidad and Tobago. We will deal with this scourge. That was the plea to the public yesterday from Acting Commissioner Police. Gold medalist cyclist Roger Gibbon. In the afterglow of independence, 1962, the new nation of Trinidad and Tobago announced its arrival as a contender in the world of sports when the 19-year-old cyclist. You going in?
Yeah, Roger Gibbon mounted the top rung of the podium at the 1963 Pan American Games in Sao Paulo, Brazil, to receive his gold medal.
Expert Trinidad, getting on, boy. Trinidad and Tobago, getting on, you know. TTPS helped find missing Tamika. 17-year-old Tamika Kister has been missing since Sunday, and the police is seeking the public's help to find her. Brave neighbor chases bandits. A Labray man who was alerted of a robbery at his neighbor's home chased the bandits, crashed into the getaway vehicle and handed over one of the 3 men to police. Oh, he brave boy. Hines, 218 arrests for metal theft since 2020. 2 cops on corruption charges. 2 police officers have been charged with several offenses, including misbehavior in public office.
Wait now.
What jail is
I
this?
know she. Them a girl, Sharon. What the hell?
The policeman was granted bail with surety in the sum of $500,000 by a justice of peace, while the woman police constable was expected to appear before a Port of Spain magistrate yesterday on the charges. Constable Adrian Ward, 33, last attached to the Western Division, and WPC Cheryl Gibson, 47, last attached to the Port of Spain Division, were charged with the offences following advice received from Director of Public Prosecution Roger Gaspard, SC. The 2 were jointly charged with corruptly receiving an illegal firearm, corruptly receiving 15 rounds of ammunition, corruptly soliciting the sum of $30,000, and corruptly receiving the sum of $30,000. Oh God! The person set him up. PC Ward with 1 count of money laundering, and WPC Gibson with 2 counts of money laundering. Oh Lord. 4 Trinis plead guilty in Grenada. My son, an innocent victim. Kojo, don't blame poverty for crime. If you have evidence, charge Lee. Tommy Joseph suffers stroke fundraising concert planned. Call out and killed. Those are the stories in the Express. In the Newsday, I don't know, it doesn't have no headlines in the news there. Augustine defends $7.5 million independence budget. What?
I'm not going in.
Please.
So, THA Chief Secretary Farley Augustine has defended central government's $7.5 million allocation to celebrate TNT's 60th anniversary of independence.
Farley, you say no? Watson go fix him.
He says you can't put a price tag on patriotism, he told Newsday in an interview on Tuesday. Augustine said Tobago has been included in the ministerial committee overseeing plans for the independence celebration, but the island will host some additional events separate from the national calendar.
Farley, say that?
Is Sunday he was at an event with the president?
He was. I don't know what day. I can't remember what day, but I know he was with her at an event.
Well, who knows, Sharon? You're watching at me? He must be getting a little. Behave yourself.
Where you get?
Behave yourself. Oh, good.
Ooh. Acting Commissioner of Police vows to peg back violent criminals. Port of Spain Hospital Central Block leveling. Is it that?
Leveling.
Leveling starts next week. Okay. Moruga dancehall artist among 5 murdered in 24 hours. Jesus. Claxton Bay residents protest scrap iron export ban. 4 shot in mover. Man killed, child 9 critical. Landslip causes power outage in several areas in Trinidad. Which one?
The mover.
The 4 shot in mover.
A 9-year-old died.
He died? Well, let's say here it was
one
critical.
died, one got shot in his foot.
Jesus, Lord.
One got shot in his head, one got shot in his foot.
Jesus, Lord. Tourism agency chair showed Tobago through our eyes. Gopi Skoon clear need to improve scrap iron law. 1 death, 221 new COVID-19 cases. Pedestrian crossings on Ryson Road to be closed.
Okay. We're going to do some repairs or some upgrades.
I know. You have to go in and see. Slain man's funeral set for Wednesday. All Fats branches closed. There is not Fats. This is brother or somebody, I think.
Oh.
This was the. Get them the chain.
Yeah.
My condolences to Fats and the entire family. 1 man killed, 1 shot in separate incidents. Prime Minister laments caliber of local, regional journalists. Kamala defends David Lee over tax-exempt car. She defends him. Okay. NCC supports Tobago Carnival, eager to assist. Bartaria councillor helps constituents get job ready. Update, artist shot dead in St. Mary's Village. More Venezuelan wants to go home. Embarrassing one's update on Young's visit to Venezuela. Kamala, crime out of control, time for sensible national security. Sharon, hush him out. Help find me, 0.5 million, ransom demand for Caroni man. Oh, Lord. And those are some of the stories in the Newsday. Go ahead, Bruce, in The Guardian.
So over to The Guardian. Headlines in The Guardian, bloody hell. Jacob increases boots on the ground as murders climb. Cops to work longer hours. TNTech blackout leaves 30% of Trinidad without power. Several parts of Trinidad were left without electricity for several hours last night after the TNTech Electricity Commission, TNTech, was hit by another blackout. 6 more murders take a tally to 22 killings in just 4 days. Education Ministry close to paying COSTAT nursing stipends. YTEP aims to train 10,000 people in digital skills. Police, Trinidad artist killed by someone he knew. Scrap iron workers protest day after ban by government announced. 4 houses on brink of collapse. Claxton Bay residents call for relocation. WPC wins $75,000 from colleague for nasty online post. Former Petrotrin workers get land from government. Government looking at proclaiming steel pan a national instrument. Prime Minister urges media to refrain reporting, cultivate, view your world with a jeweler's eye. UNC's crime plan will focus on more boots on ground. Wait, I didn't just say that phrase, boots on ground, just now there?
I can't, I'm reading this thing, I wasn't really paying attention to that.
Mount Hope man robbed minutes after arriving home. PNM sets date for internal election. Man shot in Shogunas yet to be identified. Belmont man shot multiple times. And these are the stories that are currently making way in The Guardian.
Which one you said you thought that you said, which one you was talking about that you thought you said more than once?
UNC's crime plan will focus on more boots on the ground. This was the story deeper into, but the first story that I read was Jacob increases boots on the ground as murders climb.
Yes, that was the top story.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Trinidad and Tobago. So many things for us to discuss today. So many things. So many things. But I'm very, very, very interested in... I want to send you something. Send me something. Before we go into that, let me just tell Trinidad and Tobago something. Scrap iron workers protest days after ban by government announced. And it's interesting that they want to protest. Hold on, Bruce. Yes, Bruce. Interesting that they want to protest. Over a dozen scrap iron workers staged a fiery protest in Claxton Bay yesterday in response to the government's 6 months ban on scrap iron exports. The protest started around 3 p.m. and caused a heavy traffic pileup along the southern main road. The police moved swiftly to clear the burning barricades, but by the time the backhoe cleared the road, more protest fires cropped up along Cedar Hill Road. The protesters, who lived in depressed areas such as Diamond, Soledad Road, Hilltop Avenue, and Cedar Hill, and depend on the scrap iron in industry, you see how they do this? For an income, vowed to fight the government until the ban was lifted. But let me tell them something. Let me tell all of this, and let me tell listeners at this radio station, we need to go and launch a protest. And if all you want me to head it are going. Because the reason Trinidad and Tobago and all our foreign listeners, the reason we were off air is because somebody went up to Cumberland Hill and steal the cable, cut it off. So all you want to launch a fiery protest? Because we continue to uphold wrongdoings in this country and nobody has a problem with it. Look at it. Have you gone around to this country and see the condition of the, when you look up to see the condition of the lines overhead? So they went up to Cumberland and cut off the cable and left us off air. Who is going to pay for that? Who is going to pay for it? We should be protesting. I'm asking a question this morning. I want to hear you all. I want to hear what our viewers and callers have to say this morning. Since you all want to launch a fiery protest, because some of you all encouraging the dotishness, let me hear what you had to say.
We have 2 more minutes before we go to the break.
So the protesters declined interviews with Guardian media, but one protester shouted, "We're not taking this. It now start. We go burn down Trinidad." All right. Another one said, "We're not taking that." Meanwhile, Minister of Trade and Industry, Paula Gopiskun, who is on the Cabinet subcommittee overseeing a legislative framework for the scrap iron industry, reiterated yesterday that there was a need for improved legislation to regulate the scrap iron industry. When the president of the scrap iron industry could come and say, Well, in other words, this is how it sounds to me, eh? Don't quote me. And I'm not quoting the man, but I'm just saying how it sounds to me. Well, I will talk to them for them to stop doing where it said, what message you're sending to us is that clearly this thing happening and you probably had known. I don't know. I don't know. Clearly the situation was out of hand with looming, worsening levels of criminal activity, and therefore it has to be kept in check, Gopi Skun said. Right? So meanwhile, Oropuch East MP Dr. Rudal Munlal said in a statement that the government's arbitrary shutdown of the scrap iron sector was senseless and unacceptable and would only lead to an increase in unemployment and possibly a hike in the crime rate. I want to ask him this morning, what is 91.9 supposed to, we supposed to do an article then? We supposed to do an article. Sometimes people call me.
Yeah.
They're watching the internet just so the thing cut off. They're calling the company. When they go outside, it's because their cable gone. What stupidness is that? How much time we have? We're going to a break. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Don't shift your dial.
Yeah.
Went to Panorama, stage was good. I come back for the Mashga, stage was good. Ever fucking is carnival, stage was good. It was a sing my part, a paradise. But when I come back on Carnival Day, and I hear the big truck start to play, tell them when we are 19, just touch is covered. They said the stage not good again. The stage not good again. We said the stage not good again. After we jump upon that thing, you know the... Hey! We come to mash it up, sell it up, and turn it over. Mash it up, sell it up, and turn it over. We mash it up, sell it up, and turn it over. We mash it up, sell it up, and turn it over. Show your rock in the face, come on, show your rock in the face, come on, show your rock in the face. Rock it, be market. So bad. Georgia check. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. When I went to Panorama, the stage was good. I want to hear them. Yeah, everybody listen. When I went to Panorama, I come back for the Mashga. Stage was good. Even King's Carnival. Stage was nice. It was a paradise. Keep it low. But when I come back, hold on. But when I come back on Carnival Day, and I hear the big truck start to play, tell them when I was judge and ding dong and humor, tell them it's trouble because you are not good again. Love you. Love. Yeah. Every Friday, it's all about Firewood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Firewood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. Don't know.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife Nikki Garcia for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16 verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old-Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All Night Prayer Live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845-349-5178 or 342-7303.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle Tuesday morning from 11:05 to 12 noon, right here on the street 919 FM.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Good, that boat drive looking like a real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion, leaving from Kings Wharf, San Fernando. And the Embassy, leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain. Or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Together we aspired, and together we have achieved.
We have achieved 6 decades of independence.
We must continue to embrace our watchwords:
discipline,
production, and tolerance.
Our national flag belongs to all of us.
So let us move together, hand in hand,
to create a better
and safe
Trinidad and Tobago.
Happy 60th Independence to Trinidad and Tobago from the Street 919 FM family.
Happy Independence, TNT.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. Sharon.
Yes.
So,
yeah, Bruce.
So listen to this now. I was going down in the story. So I reached to this part here. Munilal said instead of banning exports by the entire sector, the government should have strengthened law enforcement measures and strengthened its resolve to stamp out illegal operations. The Rowley government has now become the first administration in the world to close down an industry because of thefts pertaining to the trade. No.
What did he say? Because of what?
Thefts pertaining to the trade.
All right. Okay.
Now, what he said there, government suspends scrap metal exports. Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Carl Samunda, yesterday, October 30th, announced suspension of all exports of scrap metal until an assessment of the trade is done. In a statement in the House of Representatives, Mr. Samunda informed that the Chief Parliamentary Council had been instructed to prepare a ministerial order to allow for the suspension, which should be ready today. I expect that I will sign it today. It can be gazetted immediately. The order will stop all exports of scrap metal until a complete assessment of the trade is undertaken, he stated. This is in Jamaica, Sharon, in quite 2007.
What you said, read it again.
Where am I?
Maybe we have to, you must send that for me. Let me send it for Munilal.
I know, I think just recently, Jamaica banned the export of scrap metal again for 4 years. 4 years, Sharon, 4 years. I'm going to send it to you via email. I don't understand. I really don't understand Munilal and them, no? Honestly, I don't. So that would not just be once Jamaica did it, but another time. Who knows if it happened in between that time again to now?
I want to know.
Crazy, yes.
2011. Jamaica bans all export of scrap metal recycling today. Jamaica's Ministry or Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce has announced the ban on the export of all scrap metal. Industry Minister Christopher Tufton says the decision to ban. What is wrong with this man?
You see?
What is wrong with him? Oh, when they feel people don't read. I want to open the lines and hear from our listeners. And I'm telling all you, I'm not hiding it. It's not nothing to hide. It's not nothing to hide. We were off here because they cut off, they stole the cable.
Yeah.
Cut it and gone. And that's the height and nonsense they reach to. People sit down in their house watching the little cable going on, TV going on, when the next thing you get a blackout is because they cut off the cable outside and go on with it. All the phone lines, phones given once it a trouble. They only cutting this water lines and all. Water lines and all they reach to, they cutting those blue lines.
Yeah.
They cutting that and taking out the copper. When people feel when they open their tap, and what said this when they go on looking a little further from their house, they see the whole water running like that. They're cutting the lines. And then it's okay. And all they want to launch a fiery protest. So what we should do now, come out to, look, open the lines, 307-0930, 307-0930, 475-7426, 475-7426.
And 3420081 and 4665391. Oh, good. Sharon. So it's just in April, you know, again in Jamaica.
No, send it for me. Let me send it for Munilal.
Let me send this one for you too.
Send it for me.
What the hell is this? Yeah, I have one here.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce, again. Morning, Sharon.
Hey, Mano.
Morning.
Well, people Munilal and them. Them fellas and them ain't care what happened to this country, you know. Them ain't care nothing. They see all the money that they have, I can't say, but the money we're missing in the UNC administration. They have all that, so they ain't care nothing we're going in for that at all, you know. Something has to be, I don't understand. Everything is a protest. They're thieving everything in the country, and all they are against the government doing something to prevent the thieving it. Oh, God. Munilal and all they have a heart. We building a country here. If Trinidad ever needed now, if Trinidad ever needed us, is now. We have to build this place, only waiting to break it down because all they have money walled in all their house. Come on. With Camilla puts that business, you and your bunch. Oh God. I don't know what taking place is all there. And the former speaker of the house. How that? We name. Anyway, I go on.
Oh Lord, Father Jesus.
You have any by you?
Nothing yet. I don't know what will happen.
Caller, good morning.
Hey, morning, Bruce. Charles, morning.
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 Muriel don't make no sense, you know. Let me tell you something about Muriel. Muriel is the same fellow them who heartlessly move the people them who was protesting for the highway movement.
And say, how who was that like a bag of alu? You remember the woman? Remember?
Yeah. And remember, Modilan is who tell public servants and them to take 5% and wind to the side.
And wind to the side.
So what does this Modilan care about anybody? That's why I tell all of them don't make no kind of sense at all, boy. 1 minute when you sit in the office as a minister, you feel you're a god. Now you fighting for the rights of people. But you know what? I would like the people and them to come in here area where he live in and keep the copper and them of the line and them they let him don't get no internet, let him don't get no telephone, let him don't get nothing, and let me see if he go like that. And I want the utilities and them to drag the foot before they restore it back for him. Let me see if he go like that. It's nothing wrong with these people and them, doing the collecting scrap metals and them thing, but Sharon, they're getting unscrupulous. And the government had to do something because here we're going to are vexing too. Too much of good citizens sitting idly by and waiting for the government to act. If the government do not act, they come in and cussing the government for what they're doing. But that is against the law. That is theft. They are stealing people's property. It's theft. The government has to act. And they come in all over the night and cutting people. If you see in my area how they cut up the lines and them.
Don't talk for by
Thank
me.
You.
And they're on a 3-ton truck. And they don't care. They don't care if you see them. They don't care if you see them. Mrs. Crosby, good morning.
I'm going to open downstairs and come back, Sharon.
Morning.
Now, if you're in an organization, you may have about 50 members, but you're sure about you can speak positively for 20. And all same Titans, we calling each other here, we concern of each other. So, as the old people say, when you want to know who you are, show me your friends. Thieves are going around damaging people. Even if you need to get the ambulance to come because your mother have a heart attack, you want the ambulance to carry your food to you. And one of them would say, it's all right, it's a crime for the, it's hard for the government to suspend these people from working. Working to do what? To thief? So, birds of a feather, as they say, flock together, show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are. Have our next article to talk about. But anyhow, we'll talk later.
All right.
Okay, then, bye.
Thank you very much. People, you can call me on 307-0930-4757-426 as Bruce just went down to open the doors outside. So you can call me. Interesting, eh? Interesting. And let me tell you, so a lot of people are affected, even those who are not involved in the industry. Some people take out mortgages. Listen, some bought new vehicles now. With the ban, they will not be able to pay for anything. He estimated that about 15% of the community depends on income from the scrap iron industry. So he spoke to Newsday at Claxton Bay Junction on Tuesday afternoon. The protest led to traffic congestion on the southern main road. And police and fire officers were on the scene. On Monday afternoon at a joint news conference, Minister of National Security Fitzgerald Hines and Attorney General Reginald Armour announced the ban owing to rampant theft and vandalism of state and private assets nationwide. Boy, what's that in Ibana?
How come I hear you?
Yeah. So, now I was just thinking. So while they're talking about all the things that they take out, right? All who take out car, all who take out mortgage, and all who do all of that, the persons who are being affected ain't take out nothing. They ain't paying the cable and they ain't paying the this and that, and they're taking it down. So the whole day, right? That the, you know, if I could say what I want to say, plenty people, you'll get vexed with me, no? Because we should be taking a bill to the scrap iron, the committee, for them to pay for the whole day that the radio station lost. Not even more than a day.
2 days.
Since when Saturday, 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
So management should be taking a bill to them to show them what we lost for the 2 days. And radio time is not free. Airspace is not free. It's expensive. We should be doing that. We should be doing that. So all they're talking about who this and what. All they study the inconvenience, all they putting on people.
I don't care. All going on.
And then when people come with it, you're only just accepting. If you do not accept the copper at this time, well then okay. Even if you say to tell them, you're expecting them not to accept, they will take it. This thing overbearing now. It's overbearing. They had the place looking too nasty.
You seen cable hanging all over the place. They cut out what they want and then they just leave it hanging all over the place. The line's open, you know. And people don't call my phone because I can't put you through on my phone. This phone don't have the line that we use in here compatible to it. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
You have a power in this country, Sharon. As long as something will affect the individual, you don't need to until it's home, then to live here. Sharon, you know what Kamala Hill is? Sharon?
What you said?
Do you know what Kamala Hill is?
Which your head is?
Cumberland Hill.
Cumberland Hill, yeah.
You know that there's not walking in the park, right?
No.
So you went quite there.
Ah, Lord.
You understand? And we must look the other way. Because it doesn't affect you, look the other way. So where does it affect you? I said, the whole of born, so the cut off the pipe and take the cut off the whole of born, so you know how much that cost, Sharon, the country? Right?
What you said, caller?
The whole of Bonds Road.
Mm-hmm.
The cut the water, the lines and take the copper.
But that's what just telling you.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
Now,
Sure,
you know how much that cost the country? That right thing?
No, man. No, Munilal say, for me, send the bill for him. Send the bill for him.
Sharon, that right thing cost the country $145,000. 145.
And let them know you're not talking by guessing. You're talking from facts because you right there.
I know what I'm talking about. That cost the country 145 that one day. Work on my chicken. 145, $145,000 that one day. So I mean, you see, I would take on the people like Muna and I know them have something you call platform fever. You know platform fever? Yeah. Hello?
I hear
you know platform fever?
Who's that?
Platform, you don't talk anything.
When you get what?
When you get a platform, you don't talk anything. You don't hear.
You call it a platform fever.
Yeah, that's platform fever.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, when I'm going to they don't say anything because they believe the whole country is their constituency. So when they get a say anything, look here. You might have any such message. You any such message, are you talking about this government? If the only government in the world who do that? So he doesn't check out Jamaica.
No, he didn't do that.
No.
Jamaica has the same problem a couple of years ago and they do the same thing.
Yeah.
So what we have to do? Wait until we can make a phone call, nobody. Because we are occupying the country. Anyhow, not so honest. I just have time for it.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Ah, boy.
Call us up, people. Call us up 307-093-0475-7426.
Caller, good morning. Hello, morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, Sharon.
Morning, sir.
Yes, and everybody else. I listened to a thing about this. Mr. Munira, I say for now. Because I wanted to go back in time and tell me, I don't know. I know he went he obtained after his master's. He was the head of the children guild after Watchman. But I can't remember if he ever say where he got his PhD and if it is an accredited place. I don't think he ever come out to say where he get that because from the beginning when they were swearing him in, they wanted to know where he get this PhD to call himself Dr. Mudilal. So I don't know if they ever answered that question. If they answer it, well, they did. But I can't remember hearing if they ever answered that because they couldn't find the institution and they didn't know if the institution was as accredited. So
I expect to hear anything coming out of that mouth. For now. Thank you.
Oh, Lord. Well, Trinidad and Tobago. So, just to tell you, there's a media release. So the restoration completed. The public is advised that at 1:05 a.m., with the exception of a small segment at St. Lucian Road and environs in Diego Martin, all customers who were impacted by the large area outage stemming from the failure of a critical 220 kV 220,000 volts transmission tower in Rosilac are now back on supply. At approximately 7 p.m., a major disturbance was experienced on the system after a landslide caused the tower to shift, putting excess strain on the transmission lines, which led to a break in the tower, and the affected line brings power from the Trinidad Generation Unlimited TGU plant in La Brea to the rest of the grid. Additional generators were brought online by the independent power producers to restore supply to the approximately 30% of the customers in Trinidad who were affected. Rolling load shedding may be instituted in the early morning as the use of electricity increases. Customers are urged to conserve electricity to assist in managing the available capacity and reduce the number of forced outages. Avoiding the use of large appliances like air conditioning units and dryers would help with conservation. TNTEC has completed a preliminary assessment of the site, and infrastructural repairs are expected to commence early today, Wednesday. All right, so I'll just share that with you.
Okay.
So we need to kind of conserve the electricity. All right? Okay, so Trinidad and Tobago, we continue to take your calls.
Call us up, guys.
Yeah, but I have one here. Caller, good morning. Hold on, Cronkpoint. Yes, sir. Caller, I'm putting you on hold, Cronkpoint on the line, all right?
All right.
Hold on.
I will call back in, Chance.
All right, okay. Oh, gosh, now Mr. Chance calling. Woo! Mr. Chance, hold on. I have another caller on the line. Hold on for me.
Okay.
Right. Cronkpoint.
Yeah, good morning, Sharon. Good
Talk
morning,
to me.
Bruce.
Morning.
Good morning to the place of Trinidad and Tobago.
Morning.
Sharon, first let me extend blessed birthday greetings to Selfish Mother. Hope God continue to bless her, strengthen her, guide her, protect her, and longer life in her future endeavors. Sharon, you remember deceased Prime Minister said, from streams into rivers and rivers into the ocean. Now, this scrap iron business here, it can start big just like that. And it started from, you remember when people used to lose a lot of the 20-pound cylinder gas tanks by stealing and selling to people?
Mm-hmm.
And they taking up all the metal covers from on the manholes and them on the
Yes.
Good, Sharon. This is where these things started. And these people who buy these scrap iron, they knew all this. They encourage it. And a man don't cry out until something hit home, you know. Right, Sharon? So it hit home to them. The government bringing stringent measures to control this thing, because the country is in distress from these people and causing the country a whole set of money. The money that the government spending to repair these lines that they cutting, that money could have go to somewhere else to give a hamper to the most needy person in Trinidad and Tobago. Instead of that, they had to spend money to repair the lines that they cut down. And this is where these things start from. They buy the tank from the pipers and them, and it's sweet. It get nice in the mouth, tasting sweet in the mouth. So they go to bigger things. So this is what we're paying for. They self-encourage the crime. especially that woman with, she has 7 children to mind. What was she doing all the time? And she lying and saying she did for the whole life. Where those people live? Right? Where they live? So they didn't come and talk now about the government because, well, I set on the authority 1 million times. Put things in place so when they come to sell the scrapper, and if they thief it, they know where the thief it and who thief it.
Exactly.
Right? Exactly so Sharon feel it. So, you know, and Munilal, there's a saying goes, I can't remember the exact phrase. You may say something because you want to say something. You have nothing to say, but you want to say something. And them fellas saying something to gain political mileage. But let them know that people are not stupid out here anymore. That the people who are not saying anything, but they know exactly what they're going to do next election. So let Munilal and Ben Bomb they come. Let them continue talking. I don't know time with them fellas. Right, Sharon?
Thank you.
My little piece of contribution, Mr. Monson George, I am still alive. I'm listening. Right, so rest easy. Andrew morning. Good morning to the rest of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear. Now I have Mr. Chance. Mr. Chance, good morning.
Good morning, my darling. How are you doing?
I am great after God.
Yes, good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning, Mr. Chance.
Good morning, all the Titans at home and abroad. But I must say a special happy birthday to Auntie. Yes, I understand today's your birthday. I want to extend special birthday greetings to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Because we are the Titans family. And I always hear your voice on the Titans and the part of the Titans, and we are a family. I also want to say a special good morning to Angie, Kenny, 1285, Bastille Street, yes, or Tobago, Simon St. George, Crosby, all our Tobago family, every one of them, are Alliance by name and number. But Mr. Felix and Bruce, I don't know if you remember a week ago, I shared with you all the statement coming from the Jamaica Information Service.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And the headline was, stringent measures needed to regulate scrap metal industry. I shared that right on your platform. And the meeting was held, and I'm quoting from the statement, the meeting was held in Kingston, Jamaica, focused on the reason for the suspension of the scrap metal industry in Jamaica. They suspended it since in 2008. And coming forward, they have had a reason to do so. And the reason is that it was interfering not only with it was not only larceny, as the Commissioner of Police told us here in Trinidad and Tobago, it had gone past that. It was interfering with national security and national infrastructure. That's a big thing, Ms. Felix. That's not keeping a manhole cover and certain things, you know. You are now interfering with the national infrastructure of the country and the national security as a communication system for the government to communicate internationally, for our citizens to speak to each other. If there's an emergency, to call the hospital using the internet service. That's a national emergency. And the government is duty-bound based on its responsibility to respond to that. So, but the point I'm making here now is that this picture that Dr. Munilal is painting there is a bigger picture than that, you know. And I want to share that with the public this morning, because when Dr. Munilal made that comment, I want to remind you, what has the UNC done in support of this government for COVID-19? What have they done for corruption? What have they done for crime? Have they done anything to support the development of this country? See that in the bigger picture. It's not a one-off situation. It's not just about scrap metal. It's about the bigger picture. It's about the thinking. It's about the thinking of the UNC. And I will go straight into this part now for you to recognize the bigger picture in the UNC. I'm quoting now the Express article, the 4th of May 2020, which involves that said Dr. Munilal. I know many of you may not remember that date, the 4th of May, 2020. You know what happened on that day? Well, let me tell you what the Express editorial said involving that said Dr. Monilal, who is coming to talk to us now, who the media is presenting to us as somebody who should sit in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago, as somebody who is part of an opposition that is the alternative government. Hear what the Express editorial said on the 4th of May 2020. Okay, I'm reading it verbatim for you, word for word. The letter sent to the U.S. ambassador by Dr. Rudal Munilal, supported in a social media post by the opposition leader, should offend every citizen for having crossed an unforgivable line. You know what that letter was in Felix? They told us, the Express said, that Dr. Munilal sent a letter to the former ambassador who is now passed away, Mr. Wandello, sent a letter to him. They said that letter crossed an unforgivable line. You know what that letter was? That was the letter to try to bring sanctions on Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That was the letter to talk about sanctions, and this lady had the audacity and the temerity and the brass face on Monday to talk about Mr. Young going to talk to Venezuela. I will tell all them about that. That is the letter. You know what they said? You know what the editor said? Let me tell you again, you know. They said the letter sent by Dr. Munilal and supported on a post by the opposition leader. And I want to tell you, when the Guardian asked Dr. Munilal if he had the support of the leader, hear what he said. Hear what Dr. Munilal said. He said, we do not do anything without the support of our captain. Quote, to the captain. We do not do anything to that letter. And they went on to say, reading this letter for you to understand the severity of the problem we have in this country, you know. The editorial went on to say, it is hard to find one more irresponsible act than that one. And you know why it is irresponsible, Felix? I hope all you listen carefully to this part. If the United States of America is our largest trading partner, we get approximately between $30 and $36 billion in exports to the United States of America. That's the revenue we get. $50 to $36 billion. Our revenue generally is about $53 billion. So without the export to the United States, our revenue will be close to $17 billion. Who can pay that? If the U.S. under Trump had taken the chain up and put sanctions on China, are you hearing me, Felix?
Yes, I am, Mr. Chance. Go ahead.
Right, yes. If they had put sanctions on Trinidad and Tobago, we would have lost $56 billion. How are you going to pay salaries? How are you going to pay wage pension? How are you going to pay disability? How are you going to pay the people of Trinidad and Tobago? How are you going to pay our foreign debt? So what is the alternative? You'll have gone straight to the IMF. And all our subsidy gone, all our grants disappear. The country would have been brought to ruin, economic ruin, if that taken chain up. And that is the same Munilal who's talking to us today. Could you imagine that? That is the same Rudal Munilal that is talking to us. And they did the same thing. They did the same thing on the 23rd of December. The 23rd of December 2018. You know what they did? They sent a letter the 23rd of December 2018. They sent a letter to the Attorney General of Australia telling them to probe the procurement of the boats and the patrol.
I remember that. I remember that very, very clear.
And I want to, that's why I called out Tobago this morning, you know. They sent a letter telling them to probe it. You know what that meant? If the Australian government had taken chain up, where will I get the APT from? Where will I get the Bukhari from?
These people good, you know.
The Bucharest and the APTJ are two custom-made boats. In other words, they made to suit the waters between Trinidad, specially made, brand new, costing us $1 billion. And we got a loan from the Australian government. That's what we got. And you know, you see today, Tobago is a no problem at all because they say they want more sailings. They have brand new boats, and they have Carnival, and they have brand new boats, and they're going to have during the Commonwealth Youth Commonwealth Games, they have the track and field in Tobago, brand new ferry, taking it up and down. What would happen to we Tobago? What would happen to we if we didn't have those brand new custom-made boats to travel between Trinidad and Tobago? That is the nature of the opposition. But you know what happened? The PDP embraced Kamala. That boat was named the APG James boat. You know why? APG James struggled for all his time. That gentleman was on the transportation between Trinidad and Tobago. That was his life. That's his legacy. That is why it was named the APG James. Because they wanted to commemorate the contribution he has made in fighting to get better communication between Trinidad and Tobago. So they call it the APG James Ferry. We had no APG James Ferry, no Bucharest Ferry, no patrol boats. The patrol boats cost $500 million, nothing like that. And we're talking about Dr. Mulilal and the UNC as your president government. But I have evidence to that. They are despicable. They are deplorable. They are unpatriotic. Unpatriotic and despicable and deplorable. And should not ever be sitting in the parliament of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. Thank you so kindly. And Mr. Chance is always here to remind us. He goes back into history to give you what you forgot or you didn't remember. Trinidad and Tobago, here now. This is a real, I don't know, sometimes I really wonder if we really for country, boy. But say what? You realize everything, we in the 60th anniversary. So everybody like they want to be heard with the notishness. Jubilee, our Jubilee is, 60th anniversary. And they want to talk. But before we go to that, I wasn't on for a couple of days. And I had some stuff to do. And it took me very early morning to do it. And when Monday, when I was to come on, well, we had that.
Yeah.
We had to try to fix up everything. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning.
Okay.
Just now,
my husband to be wherever you are.
For that, hold on. You hold on right there. Putting on. Caller, good morning. I have somebody else on the line. If you care, you can call me on 475-7426. All right? 475-7426 in a short while. Go ahead, caller.
Yes. Bruce, good morning. Morning, Sharon, my darling.
Good morning, my love. How are you?
Here what happened? You know what I observe happening in Trinidad? There are some areas in Trinidad where the bandits went and cut out water pipes and these things, right? And stole the metal. No, I have not seen one community person come out and protest. Nobody come out and protest. But in what water for one day from those areas.
Caller, you're breaking up. You need to either stay one place.
You're hearing me properly now?
Right, stay right there.
Okay. You hearing me?
Something going, making noise in your line.
I'm not sure, man. You hearing me properly?
Stay right there.
Right. As I was saying, the bandits are stealing all these pipes from the cutting the water lines, the TFCC cup and whatever, but you're not seeing of the community people coming out to protest against these acts of violence. Right when these bandits do these things. But you want to take water away. You see everybody coming out and protest. They having MPs them coming out and protest. But tired. They stop the exporting of copper for what, 6 months? You see all these so-called copper iron dealers. They're not even looking like genuine ones to me. Because what I on the news last night, they're looking like a gang. Coming and burn tires and all these things. Where are the community people to come out and protest genuine things?
But the same people that protesting call because they shut down for 6 months. Why they're not protesting to tell the people stop going and doing what they're doing?
Exactly.
Protest for that.
Because imagine this stealing of the copper, the cutting of the water pipes and all these things. It's affecting the people in the community. Right? You're not getting your phone lines, you can't make important calls, you're not getting water, but you're not coming out and protest. Right? But when water cut off water for a day, you're coming out and protest. Right? When TST takes up not to fix a line in your area, you protest. When government tries to do something, you come out and protest. You're protesting for the good things, but you're not protesting when the bad things happening. People like those are encouraging all this slackness in the community areas. I don't care what nobody want to see. We are breeding our own mosquitoes, so that's why the mosquito feeding on us. Have a good day.
Thank you so kindly. And she's quite right. She's quite right. Nothing is being said. They come out, oh God, they cut the cable here. And then, but even when you call the police, they ain't coming.
No.
They ain't even coming.
They may have time for you.
So, what are you going to do? So, Trinidad and Tobago.
Our one here.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, Bruce the Boss Wayne.
Morning.
Morning, Miss Sharon Felix.
Good morning.
But I hear business is business. Your boss is saying, mind your business. If you are coming from, you have a business, mind your business. If your boss is saying, right? Where you are coming from? All lawyers, listeners, and callers, all who are live. Well, you see, for these 6 years, we still see this stumbling block in our way. We must get, you see, we had to get wrong the stumbling block. And that is what this government doing all the time. Get wrong the stumbling block. The opposition never loved Trinidad and Tobago. The only people who love Trinidad and Tobago is who? PNM. Let us always remember that. It's only the PNM love Trinidad and Tobago. All others want a hand in the treasury. They want money. But they, according to I think it's Andrew, but they create jail. I want to see people make jail for mismanagement of my resources in Trinidad and Tobago. This is what I want to see. I want accountability and management. You see, last week Thursday, Dominic had one of the best ministers in the government right now, Mrs. Cameron Robinson-Regis.
That's a girl.
So the population of Trinidad and Tobago, who didn't hear, they didn't want to hear. And who heard, I know that they get the message. PNM is the only party that have this development of Trinidad and Tobago to prosperity in line. We're going down that line, and it's that people who want to put things on the line for we have to kick that off the line. We have to push it off the line. You hear why I showing it this morning, Miss Felix and Bruce?
Yeah.
The few of us are showing all this. We're going down that line. We're going down that road. We want management and accountability for the monies that we are spending, that have been spent. We want accountability for it. But the money that we're spending right now, accountability and management of the money that we're spending. We don't want no people coming here and splashing here and splashing here and splashing everywhere. The few of us are showing you. Flaunting the thing and no accountability. So, Ms. Felix and Bruce, well, let us enjoy the day. This 60th anniversary, I have much to say, and I'll show you Bruce already. 2 hours I have to say about it, and minutes I will speak about it. Thank you very much.
Amen. Take care.
You're welcome very much, my dear. Welcome. Zena?
Anything by you?
Should I, Zena? Zena?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yes, good morning. Good morning to
Morning.
Bruce.
Oh, it gets so low.
Bruce, good morning. Morning to all the callers and listeners. You hearing me?
Yes, you go ahead. We hear you.
Yes. A special thank you to all the callers who contributed already. And a special thanks to Mr. Chance for reminding us. So people like Mooney Lal, I ain't saying no doctor because he doesn't want to call Dr. Rowley, right? According to him, Mooney Lal, he should keep quiet. Thank you, Mr. Chance, for reminding us the dreadful thing that he has done. And it is not only he shouldn't be in the parliament, you know, it has who shouldn't be in the Senate as well. You understand? See, with a dirty mouth, saying all what they feel their mind tell them to say and looking for your misery like company. Right, they're looking for company. So they're trying to dirty people name all over the country and abroad. And thank you. And as Mr. John said, they're interfering with national security because when you mash up the communication, nobody can get one another. Right now, I'm a sufferer of that line, and then the different telephone companies do not have enough room on the grid yet to accept the people if they don't want to put back the copper lines, that they don't have room on the grid. So when people do that, you are putting, what about the business people that you're putting out of the reach of communication? I don't know if these dumb people that doing these things, they're only thinking about themselves and how they can live and Christmas coming. And what about the big companies and the country that you're putting out of compliance? That will have to spend millions of dollars to replace these things. They're thinking about that. And yet the union all over the place encouraging people about raise a pay to do what? To go out there to buy the things that from as well get the money in all their hand it raised. I think that the government, and I hear Boldface one, he's still passing here the scrap iron old battery buying, you know. They're still passing to the back. They're cutting it and piling it up.
Yes.
So when the 6 months done, well, I want the Prime Minister to extend it and extend it. As long as they keep cutting the cable, you extend it, Mr. Prime Minister. In the first place, you should have put it for a year. You understand? And I'm hoping that in the courts, that the magistrates and them will realize when these people come before them, if you catch them red-handed, you are not getting no bail. It's not to get no bail. Jail them because they're going to come back out on the streets and cut more copper to sell to try to get money to pay lawyers. So jail them, let them go in Golden Grove and go and dig some yard and plant some provision on the opposite side of the road. That is my solution to it. Extend it, Dr. Rowley. You do what you have to do. They're too bold-faced and when go and look for work for the skin to burn them. They want to go easy thing in the night, or they want to be cutting cable. All the whole of the Arima Road, whole of Cleaver Road. Now, it's everywhere, all through the countryside. People can't get one another. It's to lock them up and give them long jail. Thank you. I go on.
Thank you very much, Zena. Well, Trinidad and Tobago, I just had I don't want to go back to that. While we're talking about the scrap iron, I don't want to go back to that, but sometimes where is it? I had it here just now. Who sent it to me? Oh, I know who sent it. Well, I realize I ain't here. You know what is interesting, Bruce? I'm reading another story here with David Lee and this vehicle. Right? So, guys, while we're shifting our gears a little bit from the scrap iron, so I'm seeing
Where is it? Oh gosh. Kamala said crime out of control, time for sensible national security minister. I don't know what you mean by that. When they wouldn't support nothing when you go to the parliament, she's saying crime is out of control. Kamala defends David Lee over the exemption for the car. But the problem here is not the exemption for the car. When you buy a car as a member of parliament or minister or whoever, it's you to drive the car. You can't get the car to somebody else to drive. All they're trying to fool we are. You know the rules and regulations. So why all the time them just be getting in trouble, so boy, with this car thing? One chassis number for 2 car, the next one had somebody else. You remember this come up already?
Yeah.
Why every minute? Anyhow, you're defending Lee. You're defending Lee. Oh, but you ain't defending the dotishness. You ain't got coming out to say you distance yourself from what your senator put on the national or open public forum. You ain't doing that. You have to let the Hindus, women come out, organization come out to you hear what they tell, you hear what they say? You hear what they said? Those outlandish remarks, the Hindu Women's Organization of Trinidad and Tobago is utterly appalled by the demeaning utterances of United National Congress, Senator Anil Roberts, with the reference to the Prime Minister's wife. All their good is, all they just advertise the woman. And to make matters worse, Bruce. Bruce, to make matters worse, they Photoshop the man, and then when all they done, to make matters worse, even worse. But I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all it. So they make all their TikTok and put me and Dr. Rolly picture up. You ain't see it?
Again.
You ain't see it?
To do mischief again.
Yes. Remember it was heavy on them. And I'm saying it, I don't care. They can vex with me. When they make all the Bacchanal and Senator Gladiator, and they put up their thing and say all kind, but they didn't put the part. They didn't put the next part. They only put when I answer. They didn't put the original story as they get it. So they put that, right? They take that picture again and put it up. And then they have another one with me, young. I was in the, Dr. Ali was in opposition. We went to a Soca Fiesta. It was Juliet and myself and somebody else was there with Brother B and all of them. So they take their picture too. All the thanks for making me more famous. Thanks for making me more famous. All they had nothing to do, you know. But, you know, I understand where it's coming from because I realized a couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, a picture, one of my pictures was shared by mistake in a particular forum. So I realized after that, they were digging for pictures, trying to forward it, and they make a mistake and send it in the wrong place. I ain't stupid. I ain't born yesterday. It's my own people are wrong me trying to do that. But no, let them go ahead. Thanks for being famous like hell now. All over the world. I to tell all you, the best Prime Minister Trinidad and Tobago, one of the best. One of the best. Only take that in all your ways. And if all you can't make, take it in all your patent, please. We're going for a break. We'll be right back. I'm business model.
Anybody alive on the way? 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 talk the things. It's like them and want to see my people win. I say jealousy and grudge is a sin. Talk the things, them boys say. Can I see you jump? Some of them just want easy living. Have success, which they're watching the things. I want to show them, they can talk to me. God, your angels watch over me. Every morning I kneel down and pray. For my name, I say, you want to show them, no matter company. Could take away one shot. One year.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. This is yours truly, Pastor Charles, streaming live from Port of Spain, Trinidad, Marvel Road, 91.9. Our services start from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning from the first, the second, and last Wednesday of the month. We are going to have a TRME time in the presence of God. We will be praying, praise God, for our nation. We'll be praying for families. We'll be praying for those that are sick and those that are in need. Tune in to the best station, 91.9 FM Street Live, Port of Spain, Maribel.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soap and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle Tuesday morning from 11:05 to 12 noon. Right here on the street, 919 FM.
Good, that boat drive looking like a real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, I look like it's on wet.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., All Night Prayer Live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Together we aspired, and together we have achieved.
We have achieved 6 decades of independence.
We must continue to embrace our watchwords:
discipline,
production, and tolerance.
Our national flag belongs to all of us.
So let us move together, hand in hand,
to create a better
and safe
Trinidad and Tobago.
Happy 60th Independence to Trinidad and Tobago from the street. 919 FM family.
Happy Independence, TNT.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back. Just a bit of quick information for you. Reggae Rock Sundays featuring MC Duke and Selector Kachi presents to you Reggae and Rockers on board the Embassy, a yacht on September 24th, which is Republic Night. Boarding at 10 p.m. and sailing at 11 p.m. at the Hyatt Waterfront in Port of Spain. Get your reggae groove on with top DJ Selector Kachi, DJ Bruce Wayne, TC and Heavy Duty. Early bird tickets cost $150. After that, you pay $175. For tickets, call Selector Kachi at 777-7909 and MC Duke at 349-4121. Reggae and Rockers, Republic Night. Remember, no oversized coolers, no glass bottles allowed. Don't miss it. Champions, let's get ready to party in fine style aboard the Sea Champion. And yacht lovers, let's get ready to party on board the luxurious Embassy Yacht. For more information, you can call us on 399-5959, 280-7512, or email coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Join Pastor Kelvin Ryan and friends for the Way, the Truth, the Life radio program Radio Ministry, a Church of Life ministry live on the Street 909 FM every Sunday from 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m. For further information, you can contact 686-3845 or 349-5178 or 342-7303. Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life. The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp us at 309-4697 or 620-9379. So we continue to take your calls 342-0081 and 466-5391. Where she is, really?
All right here. All right
Yeah, new
here.
music, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Just now we getting a new thing.
All kind of thing with you.
I will be bad then. Good morning, Gemma Wallace.
Good morning, Sharon. Sharon.
Yes, darling.
Bruce, good morning. Sorry, darling. Bruce played an appropriate song. Thank God I'm alive and well. Sharon, that's the thank. Sharon, that's the thank of veteran here. What you mentioned, you know.
Which one is that?
I am upset about that.
Which one?
But the person you call a name today, and I'm upset. I'm not going to call the name. But
I'm telling you, that is the thanks we got. That is the thanks we got.
Time to stop doing that. Listen, you know I told you I was upset from the beginning, and I told you if I had known that I would never have done what I had done.
That's okay.
Listen, these people are sick, you know. We sick. Sharon, I'm not hardly even listening to radio now, because you see, what we hear on radio, after 60 years, that's what we want to hear now. It's disgusting.
But that's okay, don't worry.
Sharon, have a nice day. What you have to do, you have to do it. But I am saying that person is an ungrateful person, very ungrateful. Thank God he's alive and well. And you should think about that. Have a nice day, darling. Love you.
Thank you so kindly. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, remember, we are getting ready for Jubilee 60 years of independence. Yeah, Bruce?
Yep.
And they wanted to query the $7.5 million. Oh, God, they start up. I hear nobody saying nothing now. And you know what? You know what is interesting with that $7.5 million? The Pan fraternity getting a little dollar. The cultural artists getting a little dollar.
Yep.
You listen to that? You see that? In every little pocket and corner is something going on.
That is
and
exactly
these people are going
what's
to be
happening.
paid.
Yep.
They're going to be paid. A little income coming into their coffers. But no, we want to say all kind of things. All in Tobago. Until the president had to dance, you flutter wings and fly like you dance like a peacock. I'm loving it. Not a word is being said anymore. Compared to $35 million that we couldn't see what it was spent for. And all they want to talk? Look, I'll give you something to play it now, Bruce.
That was what you sent from us since earlier, right?
Yes. By Dr. Rowley and the 60th anniversary.
Right.
I've taken a call in the meantime. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to all the listeners on 91.9.
Hi,
how are you all today? It's really good to be here.
Oh,
good
yeah.
to be here. Happy birthday, Angie, and good morning, Mr. Chan.
Today's
and all
Angie
of you.
birthday?
No. I think I heard Mr. Chan mention that. I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
No,
but I'm calling because I am very concerned, and I just want to support Mr. Chance and all the other callers who have been talking about this scrap iron industry. And I want to lend my support to the government to shut it down for probably longer than that. I want to quote an article coming out of the EnglishNews.com, coming out of Africa. And the article is dated January the 1st, 2022, where the Kenyan president he issued a moratorium on on the scrap metal trade in the country as part of government efforts to end the rising cases of vandalism of key public installations. I want to repeat it, to end the rising cases of vandalism of key public installations. Imagine, he said that the law is clear, and I'm quoting him now, and he will not allow persons to destroy that which is for the growth and development of the country to benefit a few individual pockets. Do you know what they were doing? They were removing road signs, guardrails, electricity and telephone cables. It had either been stolen or destroyed by vandals and sold as part of the scrap iron metal industry. So we can look far and wide. I don't know where Moonilal is living, if he's living on the moon, but Trinidad is not the only country that has banned it. Jamaica has, okay, at one point in time. Now we're looking at Kenya in Africa. So it is a problem internationally, and the president of Kenya has called it treasonable offenses. So we need to be careful what we're doing. It is starting to be driving all over Trinidad and Tobago, Trinidad particularly, and to be seeing lines down. And then the same people that Dr. Rowley saved during the COVID pandemic, these people now want to burn tires and they want to protest. They want to protest, but they need to diversify their own economic survival. Okay, I really, really have no patience with it. So once again, thank you for taking my call. And good morning again, Trinidad and Tobago. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, my dear darling. And I'll see your call. Thank you so kindly. So, guys,
you ready?
With that, I want you to, where are my numbers? I forget to look at my numbers this morning. But, you know, when I come here and I have issues to deal with, I really can't look at the numbers all the time. I want to say good morning to all of viewers and listeners, all of viewers. Wherever you are, you know I love you all. So I want to say good morning. 4:36. Guys, you need to log on. I want to share it with you. And you know, when I come here, I want to share things. So you need to log on and be part of this exercise. All right? So, Bruce, go ahead. Put it up.
Okay.
Put it up. We're live on Facebook.
Huh?
We're live on Facebook.
Yeah, we're supposed to be. Yeah.
I'm not seeing. Check and see.
Wait. What nonsense is this?
That's what I'm saying.
I think that thing need to move, you know. That. It have an ad playing with a song. I think I need to get them to move that. I think that's what's causing this. So we could check it out there and see now, Sean. We're supposed to be supposed to be back up there.
I'm not seeing it, so I don't know.
Yes,
I don't think so, eh?
Yes, no. Well, I'm gonna make sure quick before I play it.
All right.
Yeah, man.
We live?
Yeah. Look, I have it. I have the thing in the middle of the screen there, and I seen it on the thing here.
The 6th. All right, but I'm not seeing it. Why am I not seeing it?
I'll now open it up here. Try
Let me
refreshing
go
your page and see.
I refresh it, but I don't. I'm going to punch it back in.
Right now, just ready to play.
Punching it back in. I'm still seeing the same thing. All I'm seeing is the Queen of Talk. Aisha Wells still. I'm not seeing us live.
Well, I on Facebook here now. And I seen everything that. Well, I have my caption on, so I seen everything you saying live on it here.
Yeah. Right.
Refresh the page now and see.
I refresh it. Where's your numbers on Facebook if I can't get to that?
Where is it? Why is the screen looking so?
Yeah, there's something going on.
I names have seen the numbers.
I telling you, I know what I see.
Guys, well, I seen it bold here.
468 on YouTube and on Facebook. Well, share the Facebook page. Let me get it now because I'm not seeing it. Share it on your. Send it to me.
All right, just Hey, what are you doing? How you reach there?
Let me see if it is that I was somewhere else that I'm not supposed to be. Same thing. All right.
Yeah.
I tell you, So, guys, we're on our YouTube channel and 60th anniversary of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
I refresh on my and now it gone.
Yeah. Oh. You know.
Now gone.
I love Robert too bad. I don't know, I tell him all you. And Robert away stayed just so. Robert don't tell me, he say I'll check it out. That means that he listen. You see, that is what I tell Trinidad. You know, that is what I say. You can't be doing your job if you're not doing your job. Since Robert come on here as a program director, it ain't have well, since when I hear, or even when I listening on anything, he done on the ball, and that's what we want. He don't tell me I'll check it out. Thank you very much. Yeah. So guys might be waiting to get what the road to the 60 years of
it was now playing there, and I seen it monitoring it here playing, so I need to see why I'm not getting it on Facebook outside, because I've seen it here.
Well, I'm not getting Facebook at all here. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Facebook afraid me. Nah. And this going back quite September. What the hell is this all here?
Right. Robert, I know you're here now, so I'm going to restart the Facebook.
All right.
Guys are going to restart Facebook here.
So let's hold on.
Yeah, so we hold just for a little bit.
I'm seeing the screen buffering.
Yeah, I know. That's because I pause it.
All right, okay, good.
That is on YouTube because I pause it. So I'm going to do for the I'm going to start over. Who is that out there? Kyle. All right, Kyle starts over the Facebook for me. See Robert one way, Kyle one way.
Excellent, and that's what we're talking about. Look, give me a round of applause there, please. Give me a round of applause there. I know when I talk, I just get in trouble, but I don't care. I talk in my mind. I talk in my mind. I just want to say, give me a rubber. It's very wrong. Yeah, it's playing by here. Well, very good. That is what they call teamwork. Oh, I want to say something so long, so long. I want to say that so long.
Shocks.
Stifling people all the time. Stifling people. That's what we're talking about. That is what a program director is there for. Thank you very much, Robert. This should have been done long time. Yes, Sean Wharton. Waste of time. Waste of time. Only making confusion and couture. There's what we want. Teamwork. Get the job done, and at the end of the day, we singing good, we looking good, and we smelling good. Good. So Trinidad and Tobago, just give us a little while. We're bringing it to you, but we just making sure everything is up and running. All right? But let me say again, I want to thank all our persons who would continue to log on mornings to make us the #1 listen to program in Trinidad and Tobago. And just now we're going to attack the world too and say the world. Yeah, man. Where you could get 502 persons, you tell me where we getting that on a morning. Come on, guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Head back to Facebook. Thanks,
right.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Robert.
Right. Aye. That's what we're talking about. I'm back inside. Nice. So Facebook, we up. All you hit the numbers quickly. We're on 23, was 15. We hit 23 already. So people, you can find us on the Street 919 FM. Get on there, hurry. And on our YouTube channel, it is Iwer TV live broadcast on the Street 919 FM. Come on, guys. The number's going up 40. Let's go. 59. Come on, Facebook. Where are my numbers? Share the live. In the space of what? 5 seconds, we must reach 300. Come on, 67, and we climbing. Come on, girls. Maria, share the live. Anika, Abigail, share the live. Anne-Marie Montique, share the live. Patsy Edwards, Maria Lyons. So they come on, share the live. Eric, Hollis Antwine, Merlene Robertson, Finley. Share the live. Karen, Alexis Hooper, share the live. Always share it like all going mad. All right.
So we're going good. Good morning to you, Karen. 72 and counting. Numbers going up. Where the numbers?
And guys, just a quick notice. Is Saltfish auntie birthday today, not Angie, and not his mommy.
Oh, Saltfish, I seen.
Yeah.
How I could miss out my doodoo darling Angie. I get one.
Or how you alone?
That woman would not talk to me for a week and more. Oh my goodness, so that I want to know. 116 people be going good. Come on, Avalon Brown, Hillary Isaac. Come on, Vonda, Jeffrey, darling, how you going? Rennie Lewis, Patsy Edwards. Come on, guys, share the live. Yes, Eric 111. Joyce Joseph, share the live. Dayton Lord. Come on, the numbers, Billing 107. Mel Sarak, Jennifer Dorset. Where are you all? Come on, we going. Alison Boyce. Up, and let me tell you what's going on YouTube while we're talking there. 497 501. YouTube going good. Come on, YouTube, you too. You need to build 502. 120. Carol Daniel, Rose Paul Power. Good morning to you, Elizabeth Darrell Williams. Come on, up. Where are you, guys? 130. Joycelyn Small White. Good morning, all of you. Come on, guys. So, Trinidad, Lystra Granger, Versella Devines. Good morning to everybody. 142, and we're going good. So, guys, we're going to put up for you 60th anniversary, boy. Trinidad and Tobago. I lived to see the 60 Jubilee. 60 years of independence. Nola Jack, Sean Wharton, Patricia McKenzie, Ian Bristol, Adam 001. Let me see. Eric all here too. Helen Ross. Good morning, Mr. Woodley. Good morning to you all. 507 on YouTube and 131 on counting. William McLeod, DMDU, Julian Parker, Julian Matthews, Teresa Willie, and Chapman, Yvette Harrison, Anne-Marie, Remy Charles, right, Valerie Waldron, Ashton Clark, Anne-Marie Bonas. All right, so we go in. So we're going to put it up, and you all can join in while it's, Bernice Small. Good morning to you, darling.
See when,
Go ahead. Teresa Conliffe. Love you. Kevin Boodoo. Yvette Harrison.
You finish?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
I ain't hearing it. Right, I know hearing it.
And we have prevailed.
He's the most experienced prime minister this country has ever seen. No prime minister has experienced what won. William never lose an election. William was never in opposition. Chambers was never in opposition. His first experience, he lost his first election in Tobago. He's the only prime minister. He lost his first election in Tobago. He was in the opposition. He was in the Senate. He was in the House. He was a minister. He's the most experienced prime minister.
Yeah, well, he's like every political leader that could approach him.
Well, yes, he's a people's person.
You know why other prime ministers will see a mistake and deal with it in a particular way? He's coming straight to you. He coming straight to you and say, I don't like that. and then you'll have a discussion with him, and at the end of the day, however it goes, it matters settled.
Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, as the current leader of Trinidad and Tobago, has been in politics since 1981, which is about 41 years. He has a significant amount of experience, a tremendous amount of knowledge, and some very specific areas of focus during his tenure. So, for example, he would have been involved in agriculture. As an agriculture minister, he would have been involved in planning. Vision 2020 was part of what he had to be involved in. He was involved in housing at a time when we were expanding in Trinidad and Tobago the housing stock. And he was involved in trade at the time when we were looking at opportunities overseas. And of course, he sat in financial institutions at the regional level, where he was a governor of the Caribbean Development Bank and also the Inter-American Development Bank. These positions, these experiences prepared him for what occurred in 2010, where as the PNM was defeated and the leadership changed, Dr. Rowley was elected as the opposition leader and then confirmed as the political leader of the People's National Movement. And I think that is where the challenge began.
I, Keith Christopher Rowley, do solemnly swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to Trinidad and Tobago and will uphold the Constitution and the law, that I will conscientiously, impartially, and to the best of my ability discharge my duties as Prime Minister and to do right to all manner of people without fear or favor, affection or ill will.
Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley assumed office at a time where, as I said, our fortunes were really not very robust. So the PNM-led government came in 2015 to a situation where there was little money in the coffers. The PNM-led government, because it could no longer afford all of these expenditures, started to tweak the GATE program, so to speak. So the first thing they did, the PNM government introduced this GATE means test, saying that if you really fall within that band of persons who want access to tertiary education, but your social and economic circumstances kind of make it a little difficult, let us assess you. You go through this means test and we will provide you with some measure of support. During their tenure, 2015 to 2020, the first period, they reduced VAT from 15% to 12.5%. They essentially, later on in their tenure, introduced more zero-rated goods, so that basic foods were zero-rated, essentially a way of ensuring that the vulnerable population were not too traumatized by the increases in prices, so to speak. The other thing that the PNM, I think, is also fairly famous for was taking the hard decision to close Petrotrin. We're into 2022, and there is the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, which is impacting on several things. Oil and gas prices, but also food shortages, supply chain shortages. So we are faced with, the government is getting, as it were, some reprieve because of that situation between Russia and Ukraine, because the price of energy skyrockets. So we get some fiscal space, and the government is able in its midterm review a couple months ago in 2022 to report that it has earned some revenue, so it's now able to come and try to steady the ship. The PNM is also credited with our Vision 2030, which essentially now is our national development strategy, how the country is meant to move forward from when they assumed office in 2015 to the year 2030, which is more or less around the corner, and they identified different pillars that they wanted to work towards and how we were going to address environmental and social issues as well as economic issues in terms of how we would navigate the national space moving forward.
Dr. Rowley built around the savannah and assisted build up San Fernando and so on. Tobago get the most. Because the whole of the east of Tobago has been developed under Dr. Rowley. They have hospital, they have fire station, libraries, the whole of Tobago East. Dr. Roddy developed the whole of Tobago East. And they can't deny that, you know. And he made the seabridge very, very accommodating now. We went through a lot of horrors when it broke down and just broke down and contraction. But now, you don't hear any complaint coming from people from Trinidad or Tobago about the passage between here and Tobago by the sea. A long time around the Savannah, all those buildings, the Magnificent Seven, how it was run down, all now restored. QRC has been restored, all under Dr. Rowley.
So in March 2020, the country is witnessing and participating in a once-of-a-lifetime global event, the pandemic that was COVID-19, that is COVID-19, and the government having to make hard decisions in terms of closing our borders and all of the anxiety that came with that, the unemployment that ensued because businesses had to be closed as a means of containing the spread of the virus.
Dr. Rowley appears to have had the most difficult tenure as Prime Minister, especially during this COVID thing. And this is not a political remark. I am seeing it from as a civilian, as a citizen, and looking at how the government has handled the pandemic. I can only give them the thumbs up for that.
But he's more of a sportsman than all the other prime ministers. Well, he's a golf player, plays golf, and he loves cricket, football, netball, and he will know the stories on each outstanding player for each discipline. Such to the extent of how he loves the sports.
I think he's fearless. And to have navigated the space that he has had to navigate over the last two periods, well, 2015 to the present, to the last 7 years, I think it requires a resoluteness that I think is very apparent in Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Rowley.
And nobody can deny the fact that under his leadership, he is able to keep the country together.
When you're 40 people, and when you live among the people, you could meet anyone.
Nice.
Trinidad and Tobago. That. What are your thoughts?
I like that. We need some
What
more
are
like
your
that.
thoughts?
Yeah, no, any place.
What are your thoughts? We know there are the naysayers going and say all kind of things, but the right-thinking citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, what are your thoughts today? The lines are open 307-0930 475-7426. Bruce, by you, give them your number. Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning again, Miss Felix and Bruce.
Morning, my brother.
Morning.
That, you see that documentary, as I say, 2 hours and more than for what is the achievement in 6 years for Trinidad and Tobago. I see it already. And one of the witnesses in the documentary said it is the most difficult period any Prime Minister ever faced. This is what Dr. Rowley do, and as I say, management and accountability is the key in what is being done in Trinidad and Tobago by Dr. Rowley. So the witness from Tobago, Roxborough, what the Israeli enemy in Tobago is the most development, if you ever are showing you, being done. The zip line would have been going straight to the ridge. All now so tourists going and snuck over the, even Tobagonians would have been running through the ridge and chopping off as tourists. but they put it as corrupt activity. Now, as we all know, as I said, 2 hours isn't even enough for the achievement that have been done by the TNM government in Trinidad and Tobago. No other government or the opposition can match or compare what is being done by the TNM in Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any?
No, not yet.
The next one, yeah.
Take
Call
it.
us, call us.
Oh, yes, I have one, but after this person.
Yeah, tried to get in long time.
Brian, hold on for me. You're coming in after. Good morning, Monsieur
This
George.
is why I shout my Prime Minister every morning and tell him to continue to do what he has to do, because he's doing it for Trinidad and Tobago and not for the PNM party. And when I say Trinidad and Tobago, all races, we are cosmopolitan. And let me say something here. People commenting about Dr. Rowley spending $7.5 million, but it's going to create a lot of cash in people's pocket, because it's for the artists, for the whoever, you know, because it's a celebration, both in Trinidad and Tobago. The opposition leader, while she was the Prime Minister, what she did, she spent $350,000 to buy roti for one Diwali. You understand? That is what was said. And when the Prime Minister came into office, our present Prime Minister, they made 450,000 plus in alcohol in the diplomatic center. So that means they must have done spend $1 million and they drink out half. And that the next half did remain there. So what is the problem? Mr. Munila, let me tell you something. All you're doing is like to call people names and talk and talk and talk and talk. You all are the ones that said everybody will have a house in Trinidad. Jack Warner said you that never have flood in Trinidad again after your government. It will not have crime, nothing. All you do is talk. I hear you calling Dr. Rowley honorable. But hear what Jack Warner said. He said that he paid for your wife to go to a university or wherever she went to study. You understand? And nothing goes for free. So look at yourself and see what happened first before you start calling Dr. Rowley honorable. You understand? See who gets on, and many others. You're just being stupid and misleading the people in Trinidad and Tobago to follow you all with all your foolishness. You all support things and do the right thing and say the right thing. As for Mr. Anil Robertski, so don't worry. They're coming for he and the one that called the Prime Minister and the President insipid jackass. It's coming for you all, you know. It's really coming for you all. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Brian?
Morning, Mr. Lake.
Oh, boy.
Mountain George, you make me laugh this morning.
He wanted to say other things, you know, but he started to think. He started to think.
Mountain George, your mouth ain't good enough. Oh my God. Mountain George, you're right, boy. There are things that only some of us could say, have the belly to say, and you're one of them. You have belly, brother. I'm giving you that. Take win, Miss Mountain George. You have belly. I appreciate you. It's some things we want to say on this station, but oh God, we so don't want to get the station to get banned. But you have belly, Mountain George. I appreciate you. I got to laugh. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning, Miss Felix, and morning to you listeners and callers of 91.9. Miss Felix, a very good show today. They're just listening. And I hope you don't ever miss Angie's birthday, because I gonna take off my radio because I ain't gonna want to hear the end of that. So Angie, but your birthday part with coming, happy birthday. I tell you first. Right, Angie, because I know you're so good. You've called me so many times, especially when I was down and out, and I really appreciate you. And
I just want to say happy birthday, whether it pass or whether it's to come. I telling you first, so don't get on with me. Miss Felix, that thing you played with our short while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you all play it every so often, because there's so much to have learned from what this Prime Minister with little money has done. You know, and to think that they can't say he takes no money. None of us could say that because we can't prove it, we can't show it, we can't demonstrate. But the others who were there before in 5 years, 3 months, and 14 days, all we have to say about them is how much they thief and how much they drink according to Monks in charge. Because they leave half. You understand? He couldn't drink, he drink half and he leave the next half. But the point is, this Prime Minister have more belly than a calabash, I'm telling you. Think of the things that he has done with our money to benefit both Trinidad and especially Tobago. You understand? We have our own ferries, Miss Felix.
That's
our
right.
Own ferries.
That's right.
That foolish Farley who now want to carry Grenada. He ain't know how it come. He ain't know how it buy. You understand? He ain't put on 5 cents. He disrespecting the Minister of Works. He ain't talking to he. He say he was there and he here. What is that? But I want to talk to people who cannot tell you yes or no. You want to talk to the people in the port. Like if they could tell you, yeah, man, take one and go ahead now. You go Grenada, you go ahead. Really? Right, so it does work, pal. You don't have a clue how to run an island. Not a clue. But you want to take one of the ferries that you don't even know how it come. The same ferry that I was bawling for the other day and saying how it's a hand of transportation, it's a hand of this. Now you want to take one of them just so? What do you feel? Feel we go sit down here and take that? Dr. Rowley has done so much for all of us. I don't know, must continue to play these things because people, the right-thinking people acknowledge what he has done for Trinidad and Tobago. The right-thinking people. And even those who are thinking right quietly know what he has done for Trinidad and Tobago. They know. I'm not saying they don't know it, they know. It's there. They could see it every single day. You understand? And here there's no new house. Here buy no new car for yourself. You understand? Here holding no fit every night and can't come to work. He works in morning, noon and night to the extent where people say that, oh God, the man called him at 2 o'clock in the morning. You remember that? A certain minister said he called me at 2 o'clock in the morning because he's working for us. And that is what is important. It's a difficult job. He had difficult times. Look at what the other side offered us for COVID. Punching and lime. Put a dome over we. Like if she could build a dome, she can. Let me say that. You understand? So the whole point is, I mean, there's a way to say, there's a pullback to say certain things, you know, from saying certain things, Ms. Felix.
Be careful, be guided, be guided.
Monk St. George go say it for me. You understand? Total waste of time with them. Right? Coming in our parliament and abusing people, abusing the speaker. Imagine Wade Mark abusing the speaker and he was a speaker.
Disrespectful.
Imagine that. You was a speaker and you abusing a speaker of the house. You have no respect for the speaker. Or when you there, you will respect. These people are abusing the president, abusing the prime minister. Put them in civil, you know what? And we have to respect them and want them to, and we would have called them honorable? No, sir. I had to call him because I was pleased with what you all played a short while ago. And please play it over and over and over. But it's much more to be said. A lot more. A lot more to display about this honorable leader and prime minister that we have today. I'm so sorry that he is that age because I wish he was a lot younger to stay longer. But I hope, Mrs. Rowley, I hope you give us some more time of him. Because I really appreciate him, and I appreciate you too as well, Mrs. Rowley, and your family. Have no fear. We respect you. Don't mind their disrespect. You don't worry with them. Them ain't nobody. You understand? And I really thank you very much, Ms. Felix, for what you all displayed a while ago. And please do it again and again and again. I thank you all very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brian. So, guys, time. We have to go in a short while. Somebody say about Farley and the Prime Minister Grenada went UB together. That's why he wanted to bring. Oh, Lord. I don't have that information.
Shauna had a senior moment this morning, you know.
What did you do?
Forget my wallet home.
Oh, gosh.
And every morning I drive into work. So, this morning I'm in about wait. My wallet. What the hell is this? Yes, boy.
So Trinidad and Tobago, 60 years of independence. What a thing. But, and I want to thank Dominic for bringing on Mrs. Robinson Regis, our chairman's wife. Good morning, Mr. Regis. I want to thank him very much for bringing her on. To explain about the celebrations and so on. That was so nice. And you know what was even better? You see, and that is what I continue to say. When people put out the lies here, no, I want you to understand why I'm calling a number of things that I don't care. They call me a PNM this, a PNM stooge, or whatever. I don't care. And my reason for saying that is because we have an avenue to talk in which we can iron out differences. Yep. Some of them political parties don't have it. They don't.
They don't want it.
Right? They don't. And I want to say here, we have been hearing, oh God, the Chewbacca this, and all kind of things. I came here already and I explained to you all something. But I want to thank the Minister of Housing, Mrs. Camille Robinson Regis, when Dominic asked her the question, she was able to explain to us. She was able to explain to us. You can't want to be inside and outside at the same time. True. If you're inside, you have to fight within. Fight inside. You can't want to fight inside and bring the fight outside too. We're doing everything we're fighting within. So I don't understand. Sometimes I try to understand some people. Me ain't calling nobody name because here what? I don't interfere with people. They just interfere with me. And when I answer back to when the interference, you know, when the current giving a little distortion and thing, and the lines breaking up, and the current, the thing only blinking, then we find somebody, an electrician, a mason, a plumber to fix it. Eh? But right, so when you interfere with people, they go find things to deal with you. When you interfere with me, I'll answer back to suit, and the answer you will get, you will like, and they're coming with the facts and the truth. Yes, so Grim Trace. Oh God, is that so grim? Good morning. Oh God, the number looks so similar.
Sharon.
Yes, darling.
Sharon.
Yes.
I have to call you to thank you for playing that. Because I was good. Apparently, they know, and some of them who are not playing the email about Dr. Olia and history and what you do.
And here, I had it there. I collected it. I had it. I went through it a little bit. I didn't go through the whole thing. Mr. Chance, he called me, say, daughter, go and sit down and look at this thing good.
No, you have to play more regular. A lot more regular. Because the other person do our history, and that is worth it. The other person do our history. Them claim the same, they don't start along for years. And they got pushed into a position that they can't handle. After they still can't do it. And they're not doing it. And they can't do it. The whole world can't do it. But anyhow, one thing I want to say, right, Sharon?
Yes.
To Miss Johnson, Miss Medial, right? For the last 2 years and a half, everything files do, they know. If I fail, they know. If I do this, they know. Then they're going to fast out. If I park anywhere off key, they know. Well, how come they're not about me?
Sean, we have about 2 minutes again.
I'm on back after you don't have books. You body car for you, man. You don't have books, Alex. Sorry. Body car for somebody else. Why you don't have books? John, didn't see that?
I want him back. She does see one side. Paula, leave it there. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go Trinidad and Tobago. This is where we gotta leave it for today. I'll be on next on Friday. I should be in the station on Friday, God's willing. And Bacchanal Friday, we're bringing it live to you. Trinidad and Tobago, we're going. Up next is Google. Then we have VNR show with Precious and Robert and Aisha Wells in the afternoon. Trinidad and Tobago, we want to thank you. We love you. We're out of here. Ciao.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
The only DJ that brings the music when others bring noise. DJ Bruce Wayne.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.